I'm going to try to keep this as steady as possible, but I was at the Dollar Tree, and always I'll just take a look around and see what they got. And apparently these are newish. These are, I want to say, kind of like knockoff G.I. Joes slash knockoff Halo figures. They're called Final Fiction. And unlike most Dollar Tree figures, these seem to have a little bit more effort to them because each character actually has like a card on the back, and that little barcode there will actually take you to a cartoon. There's a 10-minute cartoon online. And apparently, this is Series 1 of a line that they're planning on actually doing more than one line of. Now, I've bought what I thought was the whole set here, but I got home and realized I'm missing one weapons pack. There's 3 alien weapons pack, there's 3 of your regular weapons pack, and apparently I missed one, so I'm probably going to go back and get it. But besides that, we'll just take a look here. And I've bought Dollar Tree figures before. They had wrestling figures, they had ninja figures, and when you open them up, they're all extremely hollow, and they're not they're Dollar Tree figures. What do you expect? But as you can see here, more good guys than bad guys in this first wave here. This is Steel, Sergeant Steel to be exact. There is his card on the back, and you'll see the list of everybody in Series 1. I have everybody. So there is Sergeant Ruck. And like I said, they put a lot of effort into these. It's definitely with G.I. Joe getting back popular and coming out with more of their small line. I can see where this is a thing again. Master Sergeant Steadfast is like the leader of the group. I watched the cartoon, that's why I know that. And definitely the most interesting figure in the bunch is Shift here, Specialist Shift. Now, we're going to open them up and look at them in a minute, but as you can see, the paint is probably going to be all over the place with these, but whenever there's something like that that pops up, I have to say, you know, it's a dollar. But going by the cartoon, season 2, series 2 of these when it comes out should feature the main alien bad guy, uh, at least one more regular character, plus a dog that's already advertised, but the figure ain't out. This is pretty clever. This is actually a good guy. I thought it was a bad guy at first. ACRM, Augmented Combat Rescue Mech. And if you read the back, it actually says there's a 15-year-old disabled boy in this costume. So that's pretty deep. Also, should mention that the back of this says that he had his arm mutilated there, so that's kind of cool. Into these things. Now, this was actually the first thing that caught my attention was this, and I was like, well, that's different. And then I seen the rest of them. This is the Brute. Now, I realized in a clever marketing ploy here, the Synthoid or whatever, they want you to buy multiple, multiple what am I trying to say? Multiple copies of these is what I'm trying to say. They want you to buy as many of them as you want because you need to build an army of these things. This is the drone. Sort of like foot soldiers, sort of like some of the G.I. Joe things where you have like an army of these, an army of these, an army of these. So you're supposed to buy a lot more of them to build the army to go with the leader that comes later. Don't know if I'm going to go that far into it, but I will buy one of each. There is the Air Assault Weapons Pack. There is the Heavy Arms Weapons Pack. And for your aliens now, this only fits in to certain aliens. This is for the, what does it say, the humanoid characters. So that will fit for, I guess, maybe that and this, or at least this. If you want to color match the guns, it'll work. This is for your humanoid characters. And this is specifically made for these. And one of the cool things about that, see, that does not have a hand, but in this, you get an extra hand. Now, will it pop on, pop off, and stay there, or will it just fall off because it's cheap? I don't know. But I'm going to cut this camera off. I'm going to open all these, and we're going to take a look at them individually again, and we'll see what we're working with. Okay, so I didn't open all the weapons packs because you don't really have to here, but I did open one of the alien ones. Now, this is what you get. That's extra gun, and that's extra back thing that come out of the weapons pack. But this is one of the key aliens. And I'll say this much, for a dollar, it's not that bad. They're not hollow like those other ones was. They don't feel hollow anyway. You don't really get no points of articulation, but If you look here, you'll see it's pretty good, all things considered, for $1. These things are kind of neat. They remind me a little bit of RoboCop, that thing that he fought in the first movie. See there? That's the arm that you take off and interchange. I took it off and I popped it back on, and it just fell to the floor. So that could be a problem, or maybe I didn't snap it on good enough. We'll see. This big fella here, he did not come with that. That was a backpack part of the weapons thing. But in the cartoon, these things are pretty humorous. I'll give him that. It's one of the bigger ones. Got his gun in his hand, and really just reminds me a little bit of Halo. Excuse me. Here's our robot friend, one of the coolest ones. He has no weapons. I don't really have nowhere to put him. So maybe at some point, somewhere out, they'll come out with something to put in there. But right as of right now, he's just a 15-year-old kid in a robot. This totally not Falcon figure here only comes with that. So the weapon pack benefits him because he doesn't have anything besides that. So that's pretty cool. And like you can see here, the legs move up and down, arms move up and down, head moves around. That's it. Absolutely no other articulation here. But like I said, it's $1. So there's this one. Cool little gun on the side. Would have been nice to have one over here. Maybe that's in a weapons pack that I do not have. I do not know. But backpack. The main guy here comes with a helmet that you snap on. He's got his gun with him. He's got his robot arm. And the biggest disappointment isn't this figure. Like, this is what I think. This is like the coolest figure of the bunch. Even though for some reason you can't really pick her face up due to the skin tone they used here. See, that's not going to come in for nothing, I don't believe. But she was like the ninja, the karate expert. And her swords are stuck together and you can't take them apart. Or at least not that I've discovered. You may be able to slide them out. I don't know. Let's see. Let's try on camera here. Can we get these swords to come out and be actual weapons? Well, hold on a minute. I'm going to have to use my teeth for this one. Oh, hallelujah, they work. Okay, so I take it back. Not disappointed. That's pretty cool. The other one hit the floor. I'll pick it up in a minute. But this is your Final Faction Series 1 figures from the Dollar Tree. Everything besides the weapons pack. So, still got to get one more of those. Like I said, this is just guns. So, they'll just, that one there probably bring down whoever you try to put it in the hand of. But, just guns. Another backpack. More flying utensils here. Maybe one of those will snap on that dude's thing. I doubt it. And, of course, the super Halo-ish alien guns here. So, these are at the Dollar Tree. I think they've been out for maybe a month or two, but my Dollar Tree just now got them. Not bad. Beats what they usually have. So if you're looking for the last minute Christmas gift and you need something really cheap and you want to get a few of them, like pretty much the whole set of these will cost you like $15 right now, which that's the price of like one new G.I. Joe that's out if you get the retro style ones. So that's at the Dollar Tree. That's pretty cool. Let me know what you think below, and if you plan on picking them up, if you picked them up, or if you're looking forward to Series 2, because I kind of am. Also, watch the cartoon. It's different. Okay, so I ended the video, and then I noticed as I was opening the extra packs that the air assault pack comes with stuff that conveniently clips into the robot to make the robot a whole lot cooler than he was originally. Yeah, he looked cool, but now he's got all this backpack and these wings and these little guns and all this stuff that you can just snap onto him. So these guys that made these are pretty smart. And we never did look at the actual company. I guess I should add that in while we're here. But the company on these, Green Barrel International, made in China. I guess that's the company. But nonetheless, cool stuff. Once again, like I said, wanted to chime in there and say that if you buy the robot, you want to buy the air assault pack because it makes him a whole lot cooler. There you have it.